state that lives and breathes football. Welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brendan Aubrey out for the kick. Monday night prime time is underway. As this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. First down run, Navs in 5, now second and 5. Another one for Gibbs. What's around him, he's got space. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He will go, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace of the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, you've got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they plan for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early. Yeah, Billy, bro! Like that!
Play action now for Prescott. Skillmakers there to haul it in. He'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Alex Haynes alone there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Billy, bro!
No throw, 3rd and long. The Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you keep the ball right back to the opponent.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Ageron now. Ball taken in at the 36. He's brought down before the return gets far. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Gibbs on second down. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Oh, he makes the catch and pressing grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Brian Anger on now to punt. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off play action, Goff. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. 25 on that play, and that gives them 1st and goal. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Gibbs runs in. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Cowboys, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This gets forward to around the 29. Tackled by Jack Campbell. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go, Whitey.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
First and 10. That's a 48-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. Hawkins and holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Right side. Ferguson's got it. And this one doesn't go far. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This round's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. All right, here we go. Second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 24 yards on that one. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Throw left side, complete. Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down. Maybe another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Cavante Turpin on the return for the... Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything up. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Defense had to pack it back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. At a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, here we go. Right to...
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Dak out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they got a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Setting up the screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. I shouldn't judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
On 1st down, it's gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Keeps it moving. And a 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the run game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Running in David Montgomery. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets a 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. This one's good for a 9-yard pickup. So leaves him short. That brings up 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This one from 47 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
And defend the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Tolbert now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll start with a give to Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Davis gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards into the third down. The dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Prescott now on third down. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. It's this clean at the 30. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap here to go. Continuing to go past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday night prime time. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. They've got the football too. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's a give to Gibbs. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Line picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this hasn't been a common sight of the Colts tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Finds a man right side. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. New set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions making a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Ross, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Jets have the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dak to the air here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Look at that power, deep left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running it with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him, his coaches. Man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
It's not me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Bates down for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Chase away from one. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So Reed, they'll give it to Davis. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Downs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a toss play, Davis. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. This is on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. On the line for another first and 10. Good give here to Davis. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Good looking drive, but it could stall out here. We've got third and 4. Here's that. Short pass brought in. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down. Davis up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the Lions get the win on the road. If they can play at this level every time out, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Dallas.